Welcome in to another episode of Glory Hunter here with Sikkim, taking on the first three 20-over games of the domestic 20-over campaign, looking to do a bit better than what we did last season. You guys be curious how we're doing in the 4-day competition. We are currently in third place, 2 wins, a loss, and 2 draws. 3 points adrift of Gujarat Cricket Club and Azam, who are in pole position to probably qualify for the uh, top 2 teams. But anyhow, we'll go over the results while we're here. You guys are, of course, here for the draw. We took on Gujarat Cricket Club and won this by an innings and 56 runs. We were very dominant here. 535 hundreds to Singh and Chopra. Singh 149, 221 deliveries, 22 boundaries, and Chopra 146. So most prolific run scorers, both getting 100. Shankar was really good, and Sindhu was really good as well. They both posted very good 50s. 7 for 129 for Siddharth Desai. Scored away, and Bishnoi 3 for 222. Bowled them out for 213 here. Good performance from Mandraker, 4 for 43. Also a good performance from Shankar, 3 for 41. Not too much to talk about in that innings. In their second innings, they got through to 266. Desai with a stubborn 100 with Chauhan 67. 4 for 64 for Ahmed. 3 for 34 for Sindhu. A very commanding performance there. We lost this game by 192 runs, polar opposite form. We're bowled them out for 247, which I was pretty happy with. Rana 82. Very good performance there. Pandey 49. They shouldn't have got away as much as they did. We had them 38 for 5. Their lower order was really resilient. 4 for 58 for Rane. 4 for 57 for Udit here as well. He's bowled quite well. The first innings for us. We only got through to 160 with Keldapur 67 and not much else really. 5 for 63 for Kumar and Chatterjee. Brilliant bowling from those two. And Azam got through to 396 for 8. A big batting display with Rana 120. Harvey 60. Pujari 51. Trika 64. 3 for 109 for Udit again. 1 for a few of the other bowlers. And yeah, in the second innings, we tried to resist as much as we could. We got through to 291. Shankar and Rane both posting 50s. 3 other wickets of the bowlers who bowled quite disciplined, and they take the result there. Beat Haryana by an innings and 324 runs. A dominant display with the bat here. 601 for 5 declared. Chopra 118. 174 not out for Chavan and 191 not out for Shankar. So we had to declare because obviously we're running out of time. Really, we batted nearly 2 days for that score. But phenomenal partnership, an unbeaten partnership for Chavan and Shankar. That was a record partnership. But yeah, they really tore away their bowlers. They were disciplined enough. They just could not get through our resilient defence. Bowled them out for 155 in the first innings. The Sri Lankan 4 for 33 was really good. Sindhu 3 for 56 and 2 for 22 for Shankar. The second innings, a fifer for Chauhari. A long time coming. Very promising up-and-coming bowler. And Udit 2 for 30, 215 for the spinner there. And that was a commanding performance. And we're just since drew with Railways. They got through to 251. And really decent performance from the middle order again. Mandraker 76, Badadi 33, 44 for Rao, Kushwa 52 at the top. Ari again amongst wickets, 3 for 67, 2 for Sindhu, Malad Hama, and 2 for Udit there. So we bowled pretty good. We got through to 352 off the back of Nalan Kumar, back from international duty. Very patient 159. They were pretty good with the ball themselves. 4 for Bajpai, 4 for 130, 3 for 82 for Chadhari, 3 for 99 for Badadi. Ultimately, they batted a wee bit too long for us. 275 for 8 of 120 overs, 4 for 65 for the Sri Lankan. He's been phenomenal form. So Sindhu, for that matter. And yeah, we just didn't have enough time to really mount a challenge towards their score. We had to play T20 mode to maybe get there and risk the game. I'd rather take the 3 points and give ourselves a shot at getting top 2 later in the season. But obviously, the template changes now. We've got a very experienced squad. We're going to go for the young, inexperienced bowlers, though, with Chahari and Udit. I'm happy with the spinners. But yeah, be very interested to Baldy Banerjee to get some form, maybe get a debut this season. Got some good operators sitting on the bench too. Look at that. Chahar in phenomenal form. 25 years of age now. He's been around the team a long, long time. Without further ado, let's get into the game. Obviously, our pitch offers a wee bit of turn. Being put into bat first. We've got to start well on this competition. We started poorly last season, had to make up ground, which ultimately cost us. And it is Singh who's going to be out. He's really out of form at the moment. He could be just rested for this campaign to try and get some form. 30-year-old. 19 for 1, and this is the 5th over. Need to accelerate a little bit now. Leading edge, chopper gone. Brings Kumar in. 7 for 2. 27 for 3 now. It's just not what we wanted. We want to be a lot better than this. That could be Kumar out too, you know. And he's out too. 28 for 4. And this is brutal. Focus on just recovering and building the innings up. We've got enough batting to get out of this. $41 for 4. We want to be in the playoffs again this season. Got a good enough caliber. We've got a good enough squad, really, to push for that spot. A bit of hoop. Hard. All the way for 4. It's a good stroke. 53 for 4. Serious recovery from these two is required. They've got to score quickly too, or else that obviously the game's only 20 overs. Yeah, we'll be setting our sights on 140. We're just going to try and defend that at the end of the day. How one bounce for? Time record partnership this. It's a wee bit of good work. They've still got a lot to do. One of these guys has got to go on to a big score. Almost risk-free batting moment going on. Trying to get to the last sort of 5 or so overs and where we can launch maybe at them. Guys have done really good to take us out of 29 for 4. 3 hits. 3 hits. Gone the distance. Off every ball is just a requirement. And that's good from Chavan. Finds the gap. 123 for 4. Noodles it down to third man. And that's a half century for Chavan. Well batted. Ends up being a very productive over, and it's a 50 for Sharma too. Incredibly good stuff. All-time record partnership between these two. And can they do more damage here? Both settled down. And over from here is just going to get us to a super competitive score, and it's a decent over for them in the end. Only conceding 8. Back for 2. Bit of an inside edge. Which is to be expected with all the slogging that we're going to have to do. Bowls him, and it's a decentish over again. It's only 6 off it. One very productive over here if we can get it. that one. Hell, who was very good up front. Miss. Been a terrible over so far. We've got one out the screws, but is that going to be enough? 156 for 4. These two had to recover from a pretty bad position, but you'll take that, you know, with the pitch having a wee bit of turn available. I hope Udit and Chahari can get into some good form here with the ball in this campaign. They are getting get a bit of a go this season because obviously some of our players are in their 30s now and they're just starting a wee bit dip in their performance. Phenomenal over for Bala Submaranium. Hurry to Nawali, and it's 5 for 3. Both teams have had sort of really bad starts to their innings, but they're 8 for 4. A long way back now. He's just in phenomenal stride here. Chandra is gone, and Utit strikes again. 4 for 5 at the moment. Get through spell, just trying to kill the game off almost already. Gun restrictions have ended with the bowler. The opening bowler's just doing a number on them, and we're going to bring Singh in. The seam seems to be working for us, so we'll just stick with seam for a little bit. Rane will come in. But hasn't been introduced yet. I don't think it needs to be at this stage. Bowling option there, and we're going to bowl some spin. $68 for 7. One at 9.8 required. It is a pretty steep task. Yes, spells, and we're going to bring this 2 seamers back that done the job through the middle. I would have rather had this wrapped up by now, but it's 40 off 6 required. We've done what we needed to do. They had a bit of a late innings revival, but 130 for 7. They just lost too much up front. The opening 2 bowlers were brilliant. 4 for 26, 2 for 28 there. Singh and Rane bowled as the bowling option. The spinners were pretty tight as well. That's exactly the start we needed for the season. Just a good, solid build up of play. And now we're just going to make some painful decisions here. Like, Singh's just a bit out of form. I am going to gamble on the young fella a wee bit. Although Verma has had a 50 here. Youngster a bit of a go. He's had 550s, average 41 in first class. He hasn't had too much opportunity to seed. Might stick with that team. Just the one sort of change that I believe gives Singh a wee bit of time to just find his feet again. Happy with that team. The conditions are with spin bowling again. Obviously, we're at home. Now it's the bowl first here. So let's see if our seamers can do something on Nagaland. We're at 79.5% chance of winning. Pressure, like the bowlers have been disciplined so far in this campaign. Singing. He's been taken to a little bit. 55 for 1 after 6, so they've started off really well. We need to peg back here. And onto the boundary. A few 2s off this over. Yeah. Rashid, he's gone. We'll go for 34, so very quick start for him. Been thwarted. Lankinen. Facing too heavily here. Just want to get a few wickets to sort of recover this. 7 tours, none for 8 for Wadhama. We're going to bring Rane in. Few strikes. Deep Patel has been trapped WW. That's good from the right arm medium. Closing in on 50 wickets in his, well, 50 wickets first class career. But yeah, want to see him get to 100 wickets in that career. He's pretty good. Runner. He's been incredibly reliable over the seasons. Bowled out. Done for 38. He went for 22 off his last over, though. However, 140 for 3. I'm going to be chasing in excess of 200 here, which is going to be pretty steep. That's Chevron Daniel. 6s in his innings. Sindhu. That's go here. A good back 5 here if we can. Dixit being trapped LBW. 4. Brilliant over so far. 2 wickets and 3 deliveries. 3 wickets and 4 balls. So it's just turned the screw back on Nagaland. One over out of someone here. I think Singh will bowl that last over. Might say it for Udit actually. None for 25 for Chahari. Wasn't a bad spell. Right arm medium pacer. 6 off the over. Not a bad over. 1 over to go. 3 for 18. Been in phenomenal form this campaign so far. He got 4 for in the first game. He's going to get 4 for in this one. Just been taking the distance a wee bit, which could be crucial. 4 for 37 he gets. Yeah, just a bad last over there, but he delivered some big time wickets, and he's got his career really kick-started with the last 2 games. We're going to have to bat well. 81 is going to be a pretty steep target. We've got the batting, we've got the class. Gone. That is the youngster gone. He's gone for 8. Gone for 6. Rane's gone 2, so it's 11 for 2. Down the ground, that is a good stroke before. 18 for 2 after 3. Run rate's nearly 10 and over already. That could kickstart, that really revived the innings a wee bit here. Just a free hit as well. 3 hits gone the distance, so bang bang has just got us really kick-started. Up 10 and over just like that. Scoring rates. Terrible over from Kumar. Right, really manageable again. Yeah, we're just going to have to show some serious skill to be able to pull this off. Hard, but well, 4. 9 off the over. Anything else is a bonus. Want to get it under 9s. Really controllable. Off 5 delivery. It's been a good over for Kumar. Can he close out the over? Single off it, 7 off it. 124 at 8.8 required. The bounce is 4. It's a good stroke. For 2. Got balls in this over. We want to accelerate a wee bit. It's the 4 off that over. 111 at 9.2. Got to give ourselves a chance, you know, like if the last 5 overs we need 10 or 11 over, as long as we've got wickets in hand. But if it goes, it's a good over again. Productive. I guess we're being productive here. We're just keeping in touch with the scoring rate. something off this delivery. A lot of dot balls being accumulated, but a couple boundaries. This means it's respectful enough over again. 95 off the last 10. Oh, that is a magnificent catch. Dislodged Chopra for 36. Brings Sharma in. And that is much needed 6, actually, just to relieve a bit of the pressure. Got 9 off the over. Can we get a bonus amount of something off the over? And we do. We get a boundary. 13 off it in the end. 3 for 3 after 11. 82 at 9.1 required. It's going to be an interesting last 9 overs. Guys bowled quite well, Jolly Carr. He's enough pressure on us. It's noodled into the gap. It's a pretty safe shot, actually. It's a half century for Kumar. Boundary was something off this over. Great over. 79 at 9.8. Ramesh is in. Bit of turn available. Just stay in touching distance. It's going to be above 10s. Or unless this goes for a boundary. It's going to be out, I think. Kumar's held out here, and it's 111 for 5. Out for 54, Kumar. Before at 10.5. We've got to get as close as possible, just because net run rates sometimes a factor in this. We've got to believe we can chase this down. Got to get the target down to something realistic for the last few batsmen. It's enough on that, and that's a big over. Significant amount of pressure off the scoring rate. Very tight over. It's gone up to 11 and over, 12 and over now. Six. That is much needed 6 to relieve the pressure. We need another big stroke like that. 100. 13 off it. 35 off 18 required. Muscle that into the gap. 7 off 12 required. We really have to target Ramesh here. Brace the bullet for 4. That's the best possible start to the over. Righto, get the reverse sweep going. He finds the boundary. Go where he intended it to go. 19 off 10. This is a huge over. It's just 13 off 9 now. Got to get out the over if you're Ramesh. Oh, this is just a punishing over. Oh, he's found another 6. This is just taken the game away. The terrible over has just swung it completely in our favour. And we've managed to take the W out of nowhere. Brilliant batting from Chavan. That one over we targeted. Singh was good towards the end. Chopra and Kumar got us in a position where that was set up. But yeah, a hard run chase, but a win nonetheless. But I reckon Udit should have been man of the match. But yeah, it's knocked Nagaland to 2 wins, 2 losses. We need to close out the episode pretty strongly. We're playing Meghalaya. Going to rotate Verma in for rotation policy going for some of our players. And Draco been going. He needs to rebuild his confidence up. We'll keep. Fine, I'm going to get Kavira Rapa in for Tari. Getting enough time now. He's just getting rotated in and out of the team. With Sing there in the order. We'll go Sin to it. 7. Yeah, that's a pretty good looking side. We have got a bit of wear on the pitch, obviously, for our spinners. On the toss, and we will elect to bat first. We'll try and put some pressure on this bowling lineup. Victor has shown we're very heavily favoured to win. It doesn't mean anything in T20 for us, especially. Virama, he does make the most of his opportunity. He will depart for naught. Opera and Rane together. 7 for 1 after 3. It's been a very slow start. Get the release the valve, so to speak. Released it a wee bit, but it's 34 for 1 after 6. Money just bowling out. Bad decision to bowl out, especially when he's rewarded with a wicket. Got a Chopra for 18. Aaron now. Need to work for our runs in this competition. 1, 2 after 7 we were. Big productive overs. No ball. Be crucial. Harden to get into gear. Very slowly. P8 for 2 after 9. Been looking around 155, 170. Somewhere in that wee zone there, I think, would be a decent score. Basically got the run rate up to 7s per over. Just got to gradually get it to 8 an over. That's glorious from Rane. That is 92 for 2. That down to the vacant fine leg, and that is 4 more. 56 up for Rane, 22 for Kumar. Fantastic partnership. Lost a couple of early wickets. Closed the innings, and now 5 overs of big hitting is needed. 34. Bring Sharma in. Gone. On for 66. Really big over. Only conceded the 1 and only went and took 2 wickets. We've just crumbled a wee bit here. Their sights on that 150 still. Really lost their way in this innings badly. 127 for 6. We've really collapsed here. We're just going to bat out the overs. It's at least above 140. Brilliant fight back from the bowlers. Bit of movement here for Mane. Scrambled over the 140 mark. We're going to end on 144 for 7. The last 5 overs only needed 24 runs or something like that. Collapsed a wee bit. Rane and Kumar, the only real run scorers. But yeah, that middle period, big there for Mega Halea. He gets some instruction out of the pitch. Udit has been in phenomenal form. Indrajith gone. Rapa, he's got it to come back in. And he's got the wickets. The delivery taking out leg. A wee bit there, so he's taking out the attack. Year gone. In a long time now. He's 38 years of age. Karan Nair. Played a few more test matches in real life, but yeah, really good career. Very good domestic player. Who would be the happy at the two camps, really. 4 wickets taken. The first 6 overs. Stick with our seam bowling options as much as we can here, because it is a wee bit overcast. Gonna bring a spinner into the attack, which will be Sindhu. Add spell a bowling. We'll bring Singh back in. E5 for the Singh at the top, Sudeep Singh. Come in with some strikes here. We're in position where we need some wickets. Man out. Yep, 5 and over required. That's comfortable. Comfortable in the scheme of things, but when you're losing wickets quickly, makes it a bit nerve-wracking for them. Fight here as much as we can. Anyone at 3.5. We've got a spinner available to us. Use. 6 off his over. Six to win, and it looks like Mega Layer are gonna take this game. Need a wicket to be taken here just to make it a bit of a grandstand finish. But yeah, it's going to be a very deserved win. That last 5 overs just hurt us enough. We don't take that game. So we've gone with a record of 3 played, 2 wins and 1 loss. Our net run rate's a wee bit inferior to Manipur and Meghalaya now. I'm pretty happy with that there. So hopefully when you come back, guys, it'll be us in the playoffs. That's enough of an episode today. Smash the like button, share with a friend. We'll see you for more Glory Hunter Cricket.